Hi and welcome to this Gemini inspired reading for November 2025. This is timeless. It is not necessarily only for Gemini. If you're drawn to the title or just see this video and it speaks to you, then this could be helpful. I am working with the system of the tarot cards and the system of Western astrology. I'm not your typical fortune teller or psychic. I do work with the language of the images and the cards to maybe provide you with a picture that you can use as inspiration, as maybe a new perspective, and maybe to self-reflect and understand a situation a little better. And therefore I'm trying to assist you in your very individual path of self-development, of course. So let's see this introduction. I have to work on it. I'm not sure if it's already there yet, but it is all evolving and growing. Yeah, so let's see, Gemini, identifying people, how this wants to come out for you. Six of Wands, we're starting strong with a victory card. First part of the reading will be a general energy, second part relationship dynamics, so stay tuned. This is of course a wonderful, wonderful card that just jumps out right in the center of the reading, and it is a card of victory. For me, it's also a card of positive attitude, of believing that things are possible. Maybe you've even celebrated a success or a win. This is a winner card. So we either have a really positive attitude towards something, or we've achieved something and we can really celebrate it, or we really feel victorious or successful right now and our attitude is on point. This is Jupiter in Leo, so we are really also capable of showing our full selves, putting ourselves out there and being proud, but not in like an arrogant way or in a uncomfortable way, just in a healthy way, to be like, yes, this is me, I'm here, and I'm okay with being looked at because I believe that I deserve this, or I believe that I can do this. So this is very good. This is a great card. We love a Six of Wands. It's also connected to Leo, so if you're maybe dealing with a Leo in some way or have Leo in your chart strongly, that is also a good card. Ooh, here we have a Gemini card and I'm getting shivers down my spine. I feel like this was very, very strategic strategic success. Because with the Knight of Swords here, we have the fast, to the goal, moving, strategic, calculated knight, and he is flying high in the air. As you can see, he is very fast, and that is fire and air energy, which means it's like this driving force, life power energy of the fire, and the air, which is a very, very calculated and higher consciousness, mental, logical energy. So he goes straight to the point. He has no time to waste, and it seems like you're going straight to success, or you have been strategizing very clearly and very calculated to go right to this moment of victory and success over whatever it is. It could also be that you're just like making a logical decision to have a positive attitude. It's the most logical thing right now to have a positive attitude, could also be. And makes the most sense and brings you to your goals the fastest. Love that. Ooh, and the Knight of Cups. This is Gemini. Extremely strong reading when it comes to the self and self-development. Extremely strong, very mature, very, very established. Two knights, and the knights in the Crowley deck are the kings, so it's like the most evolved energies of the of the court cards, and we have a sun here. And the sun, of course, is really stepping into your true self, showing yourself, being fully open, being fully like letting your light shine out, letting yourself be yourself and not holding back, feeling the joy, feeling the lust, feeling the freedom, feeling all the good things and all the good elements of life. It is also sometimes referred to as a Gemini card. You see these two little children here dancing in front. It is more of a Leo card, but it's also our twins within ourselves, the boy and the girl, of course, very traditional and old type of belief system that are dancing together here on this mountain that is going up to the sun and experiencing life to its fullest, and also living their life in a shameless, open, joyful way. This is very strong. This is really very strong reading. With the Knight of Cups here, we also still have, even though there's this calculated type of force and all this fire energy, which is really suggesting an archetypal male forward-moving drive to bring yourself out into the world and to be forceful and go forward. Next to that, we still have a Knight of Cups who also knows how to handle his emotions, how to be emotionally intelligent and mature, how to not forget to listen to his inner world, and how to integrate that, and how to be integrated also, or how to integrate those experiences and those activities and those actions, and how to be therefore emotionally mature person, simply put. So this is, wow, this is power game in the best possible sense. Not power in a sense of I want to abuse somebody with my power, but standing in your own power, being powerful, being free, being open, being light, being still concentrated. This seems like a very, very, very successful time for you. Very, very successful. I don't know how, I mean, sometimes it's so hard to name those readings because they are so strong, and then the title is like, you are powerful, and it's just not, and then the reading is not, you know, it's clickbait, it's not about that, but in this case it's really a reading, it's wow. I'm gonna look out for the Geminis this month. It is a very successful time. Very bright time. Enjoy. Enjoy. So let's see what this relationship reading is all about. I read for you and another person. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be romantic, of course, but it can be any other relationship that is on your mind, work, family, friends, what have you. Check out my description box, please, and like, subscribe, comment. Just throwing it in there for the people who are new. All right, so let's go. This other person, Knight of Presents. We like a Knight of Presents because he is a very grounded and stable and sustainable and conscientious and rational and practical person. And he also likes to chill, as we can see in this funny little card. I'm using the Nightmare Before Christmas deck here in Scorpio season. I thought that's a good fit. So yeah, this is, look at this guy. He's just, you can look at him and you're like, oh, that's a reliable person. And maybe you're surrounded by an earth sign, could be it's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And they might be a little slow moving, but you know you will have results. There's nothing that is impulsive or confusing or annoying. It's all very practical, like we do this and then we have that. We make this appointment and then we meet at this place at this time. Yeah, it's like just reliability, what we like to see here. And also offering resources like time, money, maybe even presents, food, care. You know, that's all the pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is not in no rush because he knows where he wants to go and he knows how to build results, and therefore he knows that good things take time and he's not going to rush into something. He's going to take his time and make sure everything is done well, I want to say. He might not have the same mental creativity all the time than a Gemini person, you know, but it could be a good fit if you're maybe even working with somebody where you're like, oh, I have all the ideas and I need somebody who helps me kind of implement them. That would be the perfect fit. And for a relationship that is more intimate, it's just a reliable person. And who doesn't want that? I guess there's people who don't want that, but I'm not one of those. Okay, 3 of Potions in the reverse. Well. Gemini. The cray-cray is coming out a little bit, huh? Maybe. No, I'm not sure. It's a 3 of Cups in the reverse. It's like, it could be that this person is an option for you and that you have more options right now available. And this person doesn't care. Honestly, they're like, you know, that's cool. They know their worth. A Knight of Presents knows their worth. They're like, okay, you're not going to work with me. You're not going to pick me. Sure, whatever, you know. You take your time. I'm here. If you need me, I'm going to go with you this route. I can see this working. I can make this work. They might even think I can make this work, but they are not gonna, you know, trying to convince you if you feel like you have other options or there's other stuff going on. I would really be careful to not dismiss somebody because you feel like they are not taking enough action, and you're in a very successful place right now, and I'm sure it is probably, you're not going to just pick the first option that presents itself, but there is, make sure that you don't overlook a reliable option out of the wrong reasons. Because with the 3 of Cups in the reverse, we might have a little bit of a drained energy when it comes to our social life, when it comes to our connections in one-on-one relationships. It could also be, you know, it could be the case, even though we have a Sun card here, so this is all positive, that somebody might be reflecting to you your own you might get emotionally drained by somebody being maybe a little slow or a little less flexible than you would like them to be, but in all, this is very stable. This person is very stable. With the 3 of Cups in the reverse, we're not necessarily in a very balanced position when it comes to our relationships, especially social circles. So maybe you're drinking too much, maybe you're partying too much, maybe you are hanging out with people that drain you, and this person can maybe feel that, but they're like, I don't care, you know, you do what you need to do. I'm right here doing my chart of whatever this is. I wonder, I would really like to know what he's writing down here. That would be interesting. Yeah, so this is a person who shows you how stability can look like, and how being grounded and being present and being just, he seems a little bit like a chubby, very comfortable, reliable rock, you know, and he's happy to do that. Or she, it could be a she as well. 5 of Presents in the reverse. That's weird. That's suspicious. And the Death card in the reverse. Well, my first thought is both people here might just not be ready for each other to interact on a deeper level, whatever that means. You are in your power right now. We are not asking anybody here to change. And that's the death card in the reverse as well. It seems like even though there's a person close, you're thinking about, this person is not asking you to change. You're not asking the person to change. You're in your power. You're living your true self. Here, Sun card, 2 times, it came out earlier. And the death card in the reverse could really very well indicate there is just no deeper change. And in this combination, there is maybe emotionally nothing to work through together. 5 of Presents also in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse is, for me, a good card, because it suggests that we don't feel like, oh no, I'm not good enough for the other person, or the other person is not good enough for me, or why doesn't this work, or why is this so hard, or why can't we make... This is not at all the energy. This is the opposite. It's like we're letting go of that mindset. We are letting go of that lack mentality. It could really be, I mean, it could be a sort of a distancing yourself from a person, or somewhat of a breakup energy, or working through and letting go and detach. And maybe it is the the process of detachment could be complete, you know, in this case, from a person. And this other person is fine with it. You might have some, yeah, you could have some, let's say, special ways to deal with the situation emotionally, with the 3 of Cups in the reverse. But still, at the same time, you're very much with stepping into yourself. And prioritizing yourself with the Sun card here. So yeah, 3 of Cups in the reverse is the only thing that's kind of irritating me here on your side, because it is just not a great indicator that we deal with our emotions the way we are supposed to. There's something could be more light, something could be easier, and we might make it harder than it needs to be, or it feels good, but we know it's not really good for us, or something like that. I don't know, or it feels draining at the same time. Yeah, that's it. That was an Ace of Swords for confirmation that I hit the point, at least for some people. All right, so let's look at one more oracle card. Ooh, love this card. And again, Leo. Leo is very strong in this reading, so you could be dealing with a Leo. Dangerous pussy. Love this card. The past. So this is a card, I don't think I need to read the book, but I can read the little suggestions here. I really love this card. So the potent power of the past, the protector of all the Dakinis, the occult tantric transmission action. So this card is reminding us that our past is not always just something that holds us back or weighs us down, or you know, restricts us, or that weakens us, but that our past can be a catalyst for us stepping into a more powerful self. And this is what's happening here. I think I put that pretty well to the point. So yeah, Gemini, I expected much more craziness. This is very nice. Every time I do a Gemini reading, I'm like, oh, the crazies. Let's see what's going on over there. But yeah, you know I love you, fellow air sign and sister sign. And I hope that you will come back next time. Please check out my description box and all the other things I am doing with my time. And I hope you come back. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll talk to you soon.